Okay, so in this video we're going to look at dividing algebraic expressions. So we're going to take this cubic expression here, 2x cubed minus 6x squared minus 8x plus 24, and we're going to divide it by x plus 2, this linear expression here. So the first thing we're going to do is take this x here and we're going to divide it into 2x cubed. What we get when we do that is 2x squared, and the reason for that is we're dividing 2x cubed by x. So 2x cubed is 2 times x times x times x. So we're going to divide that by x. This is 2x cubed divided by x. So everything on top here, the numerator of this fraction here, they're all multiplied. So we're dividing by x, so what we can do is take this x here and just cancel it with this x here. So in other words, x into x is 1, x into x is 1, and we're left with 2 times x, which is 2x squared. So our answer here is 2x squared. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to take this 2x squared and we're going to multiply it by x first, and then we're going to multiply it by plus 2. So 2x squared multiplied by x is 2x cubed. You should end up with the same term as this one here. So 2x squared multiplied by another x is 2x cubed. Now 2x squared multiplied by plus 2, do the signs first. Plus times plus is plus, 2 times 2, 4, and then we have our x squared. Put a line underneath here, and what we're going to do next is we're going to subtract these two from these two here. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to take this here, we're going to put brackets around here, I'm going to put a minus here because we're going to subtract these from these here. And what this minus does is it's going to change the sign here and here. So minus times plus is minus. So what happens is we have a 2x cubed, which is plus, and we have a minus 2x cubed, which will, when we add them, they'll just cancel. We get 0 here. So I won't put the 0 in. This minus times this plus is going to be minus. So in fact what we have here is minus 6x squared minus 4x squared. That will give us a minus 10x squared. So what we do next is we take the minus 8x that we have here, and I'm going to just drop it down here. That's the next number we're going to use. So if I take that minus 8x and just write it down here, minus 8x. That's the entire procedure really. But what we're going to do with that procedure is going to repeat it over and over again until at some stage down here we end up with a 0 remainder. So let's start again. We're going to take this x, and remember initially we divided it into this term here. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this x and we're going to divide it into this term here. And what we should end up with when we divide it is minus 10x. And the reason for that is what we're actually doing is if we divide a minus by a plus, we get a minus. So that's the signs done. So let's have a look at this this part here and divide it by x. So this 10x squared here is actually 10 times x times x. That's 10x squared. And what we want to do is we want to divide that by x. Now again, because everything is multiplied on top here and we're dividing by x, what we can do is just cancel these two here. X into x will go once, so we have 1 times 10x, or just 10x. So this is where our 10x comes from. So now what we do is we take this minus 10x, we multiply it by x, and then we multiply it by minus 2, and we write our answer here. So let's do that. First of all, let's multiply the minus 10x by x. Now again, you do the signs first, then the numbers, then the letters. So let's do the signs first. Minus times plus will give us a minus here. 10 times, there's actually a 1 here, so 10 times 1 is just 10, and then we have x times x, which is x squared. We should again end up with the same term here and here. Now let's do the 2 here. We're going to multiply minus 10x by plus 2. First of all, do the signs. Minus times plus is minus. 10 times 2, 20. And we've got this x here left over, so we're just going to write that down there. Put a line underneath, and again we're going to do the same thing as we did here. We're going to subtract these two from these two here. So let's just put a bracket around here and a minus here. We're going to subtract all of this from all of this. So let's do that then. So again, we've got minus times minus is plus. So we've got this minus 10x squared plus 10x squared. These are just going to cancel when we add them, and we get 0 here, which I won't put down. Minus times this minus is also plus. Signs are the same, so it's plus. This is plus 20x. So we've got a minus 8x plus 20x. That's going to give us a plus 12x. Now, I still have to use this 24 here, so again what I'm going to do is take this 24, I'm going to just bring it down here, so I end up with plus 24 here. Now, this is the whole procedure. We've done the whole procedure twice. We've done it here, and now we've done it here. So we're going to carry out the same procedure again down here. This should be the last step. So let's just start again. We're going to remember we divided this x into this, then we divided the x into this. Now we're going to divide the x into this term here. So x into 12x. What we should get is plus 12. So how did we do that? Well, this plus divided by plus will give us the plus here. So that's the sign done. So let's just look at the 12x. We have 12x, which is just 12 times x. We're going to divide that by an x. Again, those two x's will cancel, and we're just left with 12. Now we're going to take this plus 12, and we're going to multiply it by x plus 2. Multiply the 12 by the x first, so we should get plus 12x. Multiply plus times plus, and we'll get plus. 12 times 2 will give us 24. So at this stage you should probably see what's going to happen. We're going to put a bracket around here again, put a minus here, and you'll see that this will become minus 12x, so these two will cancel. Minus times plus is minus. Plus 24, minus 24, these two will cancel, and we end up with 0 on the bottom. And that's it really. We've divided x plus 2 into 2x cubed minus 6x squared minus 8x plus 24, and our answer is 2x squared minus 10x plus 12. It divides in, this divides into our cubic expression evenly because we got a 0 remainder. And this is our answer here. We divided a linear expression into a cubic expression, and we got a quadratic expression as our answer with 0 remainder. And that's it really.